Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Ray Brandt Infinity. I'm Rachel Whittaker. Tuesday, we got insight from Detroit on the Lions' powerful defense, number one in several categories like scoring, passing, and sacks. Now, here's Sean Payton on that stiff challenge.
They get the push inside from the tackles. Both of the ends are very active players, so that combination, they give you enough pressure looks to where it's not just a four-man rush, and yet if they're not pressuring, they do a very good job of quickening the pace of the quarterback with just four guys rushing, and that ultimately makes it most challenging because now you're throwing into coverage looks as opposed to blitz looks. That topic of pressure, hurries is very important, especially when it pertains to a road game like this.
And Drew Brees says that front line, led by Ezekiel Ansah, Nick Fairley, and Ndamukong Suh, are huge threats.
Third down, they're gearing it up, getting a lot of sacks. I think they lead the league in sacks on third down. Lead the league in a lot of categories. So it all starts with their front four. I mean, those guys are beasts, and they're not just the starting front four, but they got some guys that come in reserve and they're a threat as well. So it starts with those guys, and obviously their entire defense still plays extremely well together. They're always, they're flying to the ball. I mean, so good things happen when you have a defense that flies to the ball, and that's what they do. I think they're just playing with a lot of confidence right now too. So it's going to be a formidable test.
And we'll see if the Saints defense can get any similar pressure on Matthew Stafford. The Lions were just 1 of 13 on third down last week. Well, up next, Katherine Terrell Skypes in.
Designing luxury with children in mind could be a little excessive, but we found the perfect balance with the Infiniti QX60, featuring effortless third-row access.
Welcome back. Katherine Terrell now joins us from Saints Camp. Hi, Katherine.
Hey, Rachel.
Well, Mark Ingram told us he's 100% ready to come back from his fractured thumb, and Sean Payton is pleased with the Saints' rushing numbers and running back depth, so Ingram's return should definitely add to both of those.
I think so. I think that the positive to take from this type of injury is that it's not something lingering like his toe injury. Once he can play, he can play. He had the surgery. His hand is fine now. Really, the main question is how do they split the carries? They've kind of made Tyree Robinson into a workhorse with Ingram being gone. I think he had 22 carries against Tampa Bay for 89 yards. I might be a little off there, but it's the most carries that he's ever gotten in a game. So it'll be interesting. They might just kind of split them evenly at first and then go with a hot hand. But I really think that having Ingram back is only going to help at this point. I mean, their running game has been much better than it was at this point last year.
Right, most definitely. And they gave the ball to Tyree Robinson in overtime to win it. So
exactly.
Yeah, a sign that they have trust in him right there. But I agree with you. Sean Payton's always valued the running back by committee, whoever has the hot hand. So I agree with you. If that's Ingram, then figure to see him get most of the carries against Detroit. But again, they have several to choose from. Well, Katherine, enjoy Detroit. Thanks.
Thanks, Rachel.
And fantasy football expert Jim Derry couldn't be with us today due to surgery, so we wish him well, and the Fantasy Minute will return next week. Thanks for watching.